What the decorative curtain? Good morning, travelers, and welcome to day 3 of Dark Routes. It is currently 8:30 a.m. and I am awake. Why is this chair so big? I feel like I'm in like one of those Santa chairs at the mall. This chair could seat like 3 people. Today we're headed to the Acoma Pueblo Sky City. I've been thinking about, these vlogs and sort of upping my production quality and the different shots I can get, and so I'm gonna charge up my GoPro as well, and I want to have my GoPro like very easily accessible so I can just take it on and off and use it to sort of film. Like, I thought it would be really funny last night while I was walking around to have the GoPro on, because I had my own little like side mission last night trying to find fucking food, and that would be a good thing to have in a vlog. So I'm gonna add that to the litany of things that I'm filming with. So let's go grab some breakfast. If continental breakfast isn't included, you can bet your ass I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of it if you make me pay for it. Well, on the bright side, it looks like I'm not gonna have to go buy more bars. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Hilton Garden. Also grabbed some peanut butter, because these are, useful to have when you're out in the middle of nowhere. And then the be-all, end-all of travel is packets. I got some ketchup here, but what me and my best friend did when we did our trip was Taco Bell hot sauce. That stuff is the shit. You go into a Taco Bell, you fill your pockets with hot sauce, and you're set. You got condiments for the rest of the trip. So, I got my perishable food here that I'm gonna have. Even sauced myself a little milk there, Talked with a guy at the breakfast buffet about travel. He liked the camera, and he was telling me about his travels in Europe. Said I should go to Switzerland because they have great chocolate. And I was like, go figure. Oh, that is perfectly mediocre. So I'm gonna chill here for a minute, eat this, pull up my laptop, do a little work, and probably start loading up the bike. We're heading to Acoma Pueblo today. I think I have an idea of where we're gonna camp, and hopefully it won't get me killed, but it feels good to actually have a little food in me. Jesus. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, let's have a look at this. We're gonna continue on, and we're gonna try and get to the Acoma Pueblo Sky City, which is right next to the lava beds that I also want to film at. All of this land on the east side of 117 is BLM land, so I can camp pretty much anywhere out here. This is my goal. If I can camp here tonight, I will be very happy. But I think the route we're gonna take is we're probably gonna hang south and take 6, because I am not going on the fucking 40 on my bike. That thing can barely go over 55 right now, and with the amount of gear I have on it, I do not need to be going past 18-wheelers going 90 miles an hour. Then I guess optional side quest for the day is I'd really like to try and find a Suzuki independent mechanic or something like that, just to adjust the suspension on my bike. Parking it on flat ground, it almost tips over, so we can't have that. So I may do a little Googling here and see if I can find someone who's nearby that I can meet up with this afternoon and get it done. We'll actually see how it goes in practice. Probably not as smoothly as I'm expecting it to, because that's just kind of the way this shit works. I'm on the phone with a Suzuki person now, seeing if I can come in today and get shit fixed.
Right height, or is it adjusting the actual motorcycle's height?
I think it's just adjusting the ride height. It's the large central shock.
Okay. Yeah, so he said we should be able to do what we're doing.
Yeah, it's like a big, weird-looking wrench-like thing, right?
Okay,
yeah. I know exactly the one. I had to use one of those on a BMW a few years back, and it's like, it seems like such a simple thing because it's like a wrench, but every bike has a different shape, so.
He was the guy to ask. He's our main technician.
Oh.
So I was like, I'll just go straight to him.
Well, that's perfect. Thank you very much for doing that, sir. I'll be in there in, well, however long it takes me to load the bike back up. So I'll see you in like an hour or 2.
Okay, man. Take care.
Hey, appreciate it. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Looks like we're gonna be getting that suspension fixed. That's a fucking relief. Best part of staying in a hotel doing travel like this is pillaging all of their resources. cannot believe they didn't design this sink to be convenient to fill up 3-liter bottles of water. God, this part of my arm is so sore from clutching in all fucking day yesterday and the day before, I guess. Okay, that's working. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna fully do this one. It just gets too big. All right, there we go. 40 extra pounds to put on the bike. I need more of this. Lesson learned about not putting it on my neck. Cool. All right, let's boogie. All right, I'm gonna get the bike all packed up. Then we're gonna head like 10 minutes down the street to a Suzuki shop. We're gonna get that suspension fixed. And then it's another 2 hours to the site we're going to today. I'm cautiously optimistic because it's all on actual roads, but today we're gonna get to go on Route 66, old Route 66, which I'm pretty excited for. So it's gonna be a fun one. Let's pack this bad boy up and get it ready. I called in earlier about a Suzuki DR650 getting the suspension adjusted.
So you need to come down the hallway here to service?
All right. All right, sweet. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you have your, the bike in front?
I do. Well, no go. I forgot to start my thing because the guy kind of snuck up on me and then it was kind of sus to be fucking with my camera. The suspension is fully loaded, so without getting a new suspension, there's nothing I can do other than go to a machine shop and get the fucking kickstand cut. But for now, we are gonna just roll with the suspension and kickstand I have at the moment. I guess that's the way it's gonna have to be. So I'll be parking in holes and downhill slants for the foreseeable future. But the guys here were super helpful. Special thanks to this place in Albuquerque. You guys are the shit, and Luigi, you're the man. Thank you. And oh god, what was the mechanic's name? I'm forgetting your name, but thank you as well. I'm terrible with names, but you're the man as well. I don't really feel like fucking around in Albuquerque any longer to look for a machine shop to cut this kick off, so we're gonna just keep going. 2.5 hours from where we're going. Just battled through like 30 miles of subdivision hell, and now I'm in Los Lunas. Stopped under a tree just to have a drink of water because my head hurts, and I think I'm gonna go down the road a few minutes and find a place to eat because I am fucking starving. But I know that if I don't eat now, then I just won't eat till dinner, and that would be bad. Let's go find somewhere good, hopefully. Good afternoon, how you doing? Good, Good, thanks.
There's that, and then we have this.
Oh, beautiful, thank you. I think I'll have a asada burrito, please. Oh, what's in these over here?
Watermelon and cucumber.
I think I gotta have a cup of the watermelon, that sounds great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, miss. Hey, you have a good one. Dual wielding. Cucos, chelas, y más. Let's see how your food is. I have a prediction that it's gonna be fucking fire. I'm starving right now, and I'm sure that's gonna just make it even better. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That there's a handmade tortilla. Oh, that's fucking good. I needed that, like a fish needs water. That's an amazing burrito. Damn, dude. So from here, the plan is to ride north a little bit again, now that we're out of the Albuquerque hellscape zone of influence. We're gonna connect back up with Route 66. So, should be a pretty ride. I'll be heading there right when I'm done with my lunch. You know, yesterday I ate lunch next to a dumpster. Today, I'm eating lunch next to a cemetery. You know, my situation is looking up. I'm happy as a fucking clam. That's awesome. All right. And then okay, this is just getting fucking ridiculous. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm in the middle of a fucking road, right near the intersection I need to be at, and there's a fucking pile of dirt in the middle of it. This is like some comedic bullshit. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this? I mean, fair enough, but could you not put a sign at the fucking beginning of the road? Well, then I'm definitely not filming at the Pueblo today. Jesus, for a second I almost thought this was gonna work. See that? That's I-40 / Route 66. I need to just be on like the other side of that. I literally took this exact road when I did my trip with my best friend in 2019, and since then they've put this fucking roadblock up. I'm sure there's fucking reasons for it, but I'm getting really fucking sick of this shit. I think the only option that I have now is to go back like 10 miles that way and get on fucking I-40, which is the last thing I want to do. It's just a conga line of 18-wheelers going 80 miles an hour. Jesus, this is a shit start to this. I'm glad I'm not superstitious, or I might start thinking this trip was cursed. And if I was religious, I'd probably say this is the Lord testing me. But I'm not religious, so instead I say, fuck you! All right, if we're gonna get a goddamn roadblock in the middle of the road, we're gonna just fucking go back, and we're gonna go around it that way. I also just noticed that we lost our second water container. So we now have a capacity of 4 liters total. This is just, it's just not it. It's really not it. I'm starting to think that there's a good chance that there's a couple sites I'm not going to be able to do, and I may have to come back and revisit, which I'd be okay with because I'd like to revisit them with an indigenous guide or some representative from that community, so I'm not speaking on its behalf, but I'm just thinking about it now, and I really, like, I don't want to be rushing through this in the slightest, and one of the cool things that I'm trying to teach myself out here is patience, and, you know, the trip takes as long as it needs to. Fuck, man. But what I'm kind of worried about is the heat, because it is May right now, and it's only going to keep getting warmer. So I honestly think I'm going to just push to Malpais National Monument tonight. I think I may have to skip on this Acoma Pueblo, because it's closed to the public anyway, so I'd only be able to film from the outside. So, and there's another site that I really want to visit, but it's deep into Zuni territory, and it's like down like roads that are even more remote than the one that I got stuck on last time, and I just don't think I want to do that without a guide. when I'm by myself. But I guess part of what I'm trying to teach myself on this trip, if it is, you know, go with the flow and all that, is flexibility. And I guess I have to be flexible here, that I'm not going to be able to do everything that I thought I was going to be able to. We're still going to have a lot of fucking sights, don't get me wrong. I got more thousands of miles to cover than I care to admit, but right now I'm just kind of a bummer. So I'm gonna double back, get on I-40, get on Route 66. I still want to do that piece. It's literally fucking right over there, behind that blue building. It's right over there, and I can't get to it. All right, we survived I-40. I'm back on Sparrowhawk Road after it was blocked for some fucking reason. Now I'm gonna look for a gas station.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Kind of warm out, huh?
Oh, it sure is. Enjoy your walk. All right. You guys ever wanted to see Route 66? Because this is Route 66.
Nice bike.
Thanks, man, appreciate it. I like your rig there. What year is that?
88.
Whew.
Coming from South Carolina. Broke down 3 times already.
That's a long way. I'm coming from North Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
About the same.
Yeah. Haven't broken down quite as much, though, I have to say.
I had a whole tire. Not going to be part of the truck anymore.
Really?
The tire come off 65, 70 miles an hour.
Oh my, you serious, dude?
Indiana, Oklahoma.
Jesus, I'm glad you guys are okay. My
I
God.
thought he is. He was driving, yeah.
That is terrifying. Well, I see you managed to get it back on there.
Well, we had a day down.
You haven't seen what the other tire looks like yet.
Junkyard. We found one in a junkyard.
Really?
I don't really know where the tire went because it's like all forest where it fell
Oh,
off.
yeah, that's gone. You're not getting that one back.
I'm gonna find it, yeah.
Damn. That's too bad. Well, I'm glad you at least found another one.
Yeah.
Eventually Billings.
Okay, cool.
But as of tonight, lava beds out that way.
I think, where's that at?
Maybe 30 miles from here, so I'm gonna do a
East?
campsite. West.
West.
Well, hey, you guys drive safe. Try not to lose any more wheels.
Yeah, we will.
You know, that's one of my favorite things about doing travel like this, is everywhere you stop, you always meet just the most interesting people. They lost a tire in the woods. Fuck, I thought my day was bad. That's terrible. Now it puts it into perspective, doesn't it? There's nothing quite like driving on Route 66 to kind of clear your head. I feel infinitely better than I did after that roadblock incident. It wasn't even that much of a detour. It was just sort of the straw that broke the camel's back. I was really ready to get some mileage under me today and maybe be able to film at this site, and it's frustrating when it doesn't work out. And you know, that's part of doing travel like this, is it doesn't always work out. I guess one of the things you have to learn doing travel like this is being okay when it doesn't work out. So, you know, even though I've been doing this my whole life, I still have to learn that a little bit, I suppose. I'm gonna pop into this gas station here, grab a Gatorade or something, just in light of us losing one of our containers of water. I feel like I should probably chug a Gatorade or something before getting out there. Thank you, sir. Wait a second. I think this is the closest thing to a vegetable I'm gonna find in here. Bruce.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, we actually, those are very popular around here.
Really?
Popular Kool-Aid pickles.
I saw that while I was standing in line. Kool-Aid hot pickles, $1.25 each. What's the, is it like soaked in Kool-Aid or something? Interesting. All set. Hey, appreciate it. Have a nice night. Okay, you're gonna get this really weird angle because I don't feel like pulling out the big camera right now, but we're gonna press on and I'll see you down the road. Let's do it. Oh my God, that's just amazing. My God, that's just unbelievable. I just pulled over here to see what the sign was about. This is unbelievable. You know, I think what I'm gonna do is I have a couple extra mounts for the GoPro, and I think I'm gonna mount one of them to the front left clutch guard on my bike, because then I can turn it on and off while I go, because the drive going from where I was last time to right now has been unbelievably beautiful. Pat, when I unpack my bike tonight, I'll find the mounts and I'll connect one. I think I'm gonna double back a little bit. There's a campground up the road that way that I'm gonna stay at tonight, and I'm gonna put the GoPro on the front of the bike and just film it, because this place is really special. I am glad I came through here, and I'm so excited to do an actual video about this. Oh yeah, welcome to El Malpais National Monument. Let's have a look. How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Oh, better now. That is unbelievable.
Where are you headed?
Just up the road to camp for the night.
Oh, nice.
How about you?
I headed home to Los Alamos.
Really? Oh, you guys got a beautiful part of the world here. This is unbelievable.
Where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing like this out there. A lot of granite.
have you been to El Morro?
I don't believe I have, no.
It's west of here. It's a national monument, and there's a campground.
Really?
It used to be free. I bet it's still free. It's where the Spaniards came, where everybody came. There's a permanent source of water.
Really?
So there are these great sandstone cliffs that all the explorers carved their names.
Really?
Going back to in the 1500s.
And what's it called again?
El Morro.
El Morro. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'm heading that way tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, it's well
And the
worth it.
ruins on, there's a ruin on top. It's
Really?
a nice little hike.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to check that out. Hey, thank you folks very much. You
Safe
drive
drive.
safe. Enjoy the rest of your journey. Got some bugs on you there. Last camping area was a bust. There was no room, and even if there was, I don't think I really would have wanted to be there because there was like camper vans and shit. If I wanted to camp in a fucking neighborhood, I would have stayed in Albuquerque. So I'm gonna try this dispersed camping area that's out here. Thought I'd run this tape because on my way in I saw a female elk, so there may be some more prancing around out here. Figure I should run this. Let's get where we're going. So Sand Canyon doesn't actually look all that bad, but there is obviously sand on that road, who would have thought, and it's just so late in the day that I don't really want to risk it. So I've decided that the best place to camp is like a true cowboy. I'm gonna just fucking set up shop in this field. I see a little patch over there where there's no grass. Oh, this is a campsite. Oh my God. Oh, this is beautiful. All right, I am losing my light though, so... Oh, did I just adjust something? Yes, I did. Oh, God. I am losing my light, so I'm gonna do a little camp setup now because that is important. Signing off for a second. All right, it's dinner time. These things are so prickly. I don't know what they are, but had to get them all out from where the tent was going up. We don't want it piercing the sleeping pad. I know I told you I'd buy you a new sleeping pad if I broke yours, honey, but I'd rather not have to. If I do, though, I still will. No fucking rocks out here. Can make it work. Oh, joy, the mosquitoes are finally here. I'm not sure if we're in bear country or not. This shit's gonna get locked up regardless. All right, I'm gonna take a, holy shit, that's a big moth. I'm gonna take a second now to set up the inside of the tent. And then it's dinner time. Oh yeah, there we go. Don't need grass in there. This is paradise. Doesn't get fucking better than this. Oh, it feels so, I'm on cloud 11. This is, after that day, after the last 3 days, this is a treat. All right, well, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner, but I'll catch up with you guys to say goodnight. Well, we managed to do all of the camp things in about an hour, which was very impressive. I got the tent set up, inside the tent set up, made dinner, ate dinner, washed the dishes, and got the last of the stuff from the bike, and I made it into the tent at last light. I'm very impressed. I didn't think that was gonna work because I was really fighting against the light, but I busted ass and here I am. So it's almost 9:10 right now, and so I'm gonna offload the footage from today, charge some stuff up with the battery, tell that bug to leave me alone, and get out. And then tomorrow is a new day, and I think we're gonna be doing a video on the El Malpais National Monument, which should be pretty cool. So, thanks for joining me, travelers. See you tomorrow.